Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Now, the other day I came across a video where Gary Neville was criticising Benjamin Sesko, and he was basically saying that out of the three new lads, he started the slowest. Cunha and Bremo started a lot quicker, and he needs to get up to speed. And I would have expected better from Gary Neville. Not because I'm one of them fans that think any ex-players shouldn't criticise the team or whatever, or pundits are over on United, even though they are. But simply because I would have expected him to use a bit of logic, to use a bit of common sense, even though common sense isn't common. But I know Gary Neville is intelligent enough to work this out because it's real simple. But when it comes to Cunha and Bremo, they're Premier League proven players. They've already played in the Premier League and they're older than Benjamin Sesko. So not only are they a bit more experienced just because of the age, but also a bit more experience in this league. So they've had to get used to another team. They've had to adapt to a new team, a new surrounding. But they've not had to adapt to the Premier League, a new country, the physicality of the league. And Benjamin Sesko is having to adapt to all of those things in one. On top of that, yeah, when it comes to Cunha, I think Cunha's been sick. Sick though. But I can't act like at times he hasn't held onto the ball way too much. He hasn't had great performances in every single performance. Some of them have been mediocre. And he's got one goal involvement. And then Benjamin Sesko, the only game I can say that where I think he's been mediocre is against Grimsby. I think his hold-up play and link-up play in every other game has been top-notch. Top tier though. And I think the fact that he's got 3 goal involvements to Cunha's 1, I don't really know how Gary Neville can turn around and say he started slow and Cunha started fast. I don't get it whatsoever. Am I tripping? Because every time I'm watching Sesko, I see a quality player. I see a guy that links up the play very well. I see a guy that has got great touches for a big man. Very technical. But the one thing that I will say, the one negative, is what I was saying from before he even came, which is the man's top season for goals, he got 13 or 14 in the league, in the Bundesliga, and we see the level of the Bundesliga right now. So that shows me that he's not a killer when it comes to scoring goals. He's not. That's not a major part of his game. He's more involved in the actual play, which is what we're seeing, which is what we were complaining about with Highland. Yeah, we wanted Highland to bag more goals, but the majority of fans were really upset with Highland because he couldn't link up the play. He was more worried about battling with defenders and having wrestling matches than actually linking up the play. And we've got one of them players now, so yeah, I don't understand this one whatsoever. But I don't think he's going to be this goal machine either, and I don't think just playing the Prem games, well obviously we've got FA Cup, but just playing in them 2 competitions is going to help much because, yeah man, I think he needed the Carabao, needed a Europa to get his goals up in it. But this season, I probably expect, 10, 11 games in, probably expect him to get 10 goals in the league, maybe 11 goals and a few assists. But yeah, when it comes to numbers, by the end of the season, I don't think we'll be looking at it like, oh, he's outstanding. But if you're watching his actual gameplay, top notch in my eyes. What do you guys think though? Do you think Gary Neville was right? Or do you think what I'm saying is right? Do you think Sesko is a quality baller? Do you think he will go on to be a bagsman? Or do you think he is what he is? Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, comment and subscribe.